So what, will I see you around about 10:30?
Yes, I hope so.
Right. Will you be starving?
No, I'll just have an egg or something.
Okay. See you later.
See you later.
I'd like a word with you two.
Get lost, MacDonald.
Not till I've said my piece.
Fee, you go inside. I'll deal with this.
Hold your horses, Fee. This concerns you two.
Jim.
Look, I've told your man here to lay off my son.
Yeah, well, I am
Why
telling
don't you shut your face, McKenna? I'm here to remind the Perry Stephen's going straight, and I will do my damnedest to keep him that way. So unless you want bother, you keep your man off my doorstep.
What? She's got to be joking.
What is it?
Court order?
What, Kevin? Tell me.
She set a solicitor onto me, threatening me.
Sally?
We've been consulted by your wife in connection with the difficulties which have arisen between you.
Oh.
You will appreciate that if voluntary maintenance cannot be agreed, your wife will have no alternative but to apply to the court, blah, 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 and or approach the child support agency.
But why has she done that?
You tell me.
Yeah, but you've not refused her any money or anything, have you?
I'll not give a cause for that. Or if you can stick it.
Kevin, hold on.
Look, I'm not having them telling me what I owe my own kids.
But you can't just ignore it.
I don't intend to. Next time I see Sally, I'll tell her exactly what she can do with it.
Oh, Emily.
Is everything all right, Ken? We heard the most awful noises last night. Crying and screaming.
I'm sorry, I just can't keep him quiet. In fact, I've only just got him up to sleep now.
Mr. Sugden was saying it's getting to be a rare thing these days, a good night's sleep. What with Battersby's next door.
Promise it won't happen again.
Well, I said, I'm sure Ken's trying his best with little Daniel. After all, you brought up children before.
But obviously I've lost the knack now, haven't I?
I'm only asking out of concern, Ken.
I'm sorry, Emily, I'm sorry. I just don't know how to cope with him.
I just don't see your problem.
It's simple, Ange. Unlike you, I'm not soft on Des.
I'm not soft on him.
Always seem pretty keen to hang around him.
I like him. We're good friends.
So that's your ideal, is it? Communal living all by the
It
bedroom?
was okay for now.
Oh, I thought you had ambition.
Not to have a mortgage and stuff. Anyway, the more I think about it, the more I reckon this kind of setup could well be the future for lots like us.
Caring, sharing threesomes?
Moresomes. 6, 10, whatever. Pool the cost, buy a big old house. Raise kids if you like, help each other out. And think of the benefits when you're old and past it.
What?
Now, wouldn't you rather be living with friends than struggling on your Todd or stuck in a home? I know I would.
Ange, I'm thinking of my life right now. Not sometime next century when I couldn't care.
Yeah, well, you've got no vision, that's your problem.
Problem? What problem?
Oh, we're just talking about how we'd best like to spend our future old age.
Old age?
How'd you like to spend yours, Des?
What, seriously?
That's if you have one.
Well, preferably in the hands of a pretty young nurse.
Ken, it's me.
Deirdre?
Hi. The door was on the latch.
Oh, yeah, I must have left it. Sorry.
Time for a chat, or not?
You don't mind a mess.
Where's Daniel?
Finally got him off to sleep upstairs.
I saw Emily. She said you'd had a rotten night.
Did she tell you what a useless father I am?
No. She told me how sorry she felt for you.
Really? Well, I hope you've not come to offer me sympathy as well, because I don't think I'm in the mood.
I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to help, that's all.
Thought you were getting yourself ready to fly off on holiday.
Tomorrow, but we're not flying anywhere.
What do you mean?
Well, we changed our plans. We're going on a driving holiday to Scotland.
Scotland? Huh. Or whatever happened to Thailand or wherever?
Oh, we decided against a long haul. You know, I mean for John. It's too much like work.
And what about for you?
Oh, I'm happy just to see a bit of scenery and get away from here.
Well, might pass you on the motorway then on the way back.
Sorry?
I rang Denise last night. Told her I'm taking Daniel back out there this evening.
What? I thought you had him for the whole fortnight.
Yeah, well, I've had to change my plans too.
But why, Ken?
Because he doesn't want to be with me, Deirdre. Last night he was calling for his daddy. I said, I'm your daddy, Daniel. But he didn't want me. He wanted his real daddy. Yeah, that's how he thinks now. I'm not his daddy. That Brian Dunkley is.
I'm trying to think what animal it is he reminds me of.
Who?
Fred Elliott.
Mother.
A pig is one, and then there's that animal that lives under the water. Blubbery thing with a snout.
Looks aren't everything, you know.
Well, I'm not criticising the looks of a pig on a pig. I'm just saying I wouldn't want one breathing in me ear.
You're just being nasty. Fred's got some lovely qualities. You don't know how considerate he can be.
Girl, if a silver-tongued fella snatched your handbag, you'd tell yourself he was only trying to help you to carry it.
Where's Sally? I want a word.
You'll have no more words with Sally in front of us.
Well, we can go outside and talk then.
What my mother means is Sally doesn't work here anymore.
Hey?
She turned her nose up at our wages. She's gone to work for Baldwin's.
For him? She's gone to work in his factory?
That's what she said on Wednesday.
And I say good riddance to the pesky pair of you.
Is he still asleep?
Like a tiny little log. I just hope he stays that way while I move him to the car.
Well, I've packed his toys in your hold all.
Thanks, Deirdre.
And I made some tea.
You must think I'm completely pathetic.
No! It's a tough job looking after a toddler on your own.
Well, it didn't used to be, did it? I coped very well before she stole him from me.
I know. Look, I'm sure she hasn't tried to turn him against you, Ken.
Then why did she decide to move so far away? She didn't have to, did she?
Well, that was Brian's decision, wasn't
yeah,
it?
But she had a voice. She could have made it easier for me.
And she's been fine about you going up there for weekends. Perhaps you could do that more now you've got the time.
What for? A drive up there, I still know where to take him on my own.
You can take him out, can't you?
Look, I mean like a real dad, dearie, not some stranger that he goes for walks with. I'd knacker myself on the motorway just to watch him be with them.
Well, don't give up hope, Ken.
What's to hope for? Lost him, Deirdre. And here I am, the last few hours with him, praying that he'll stay asleep.
Listen, he's only 2.5. When he's older, he'll naturally be curious to see you. He will, I'm sure he will. And you can be a proper dad to him, can't you?
Now is when I need him, Deirdre. No, and there's nothing else.
Yeah, well, yeah, look, sorry, mate, I've got to go. Bye.
Sally?
Kevin, please, not
I want a word with you.
What's going on?
domestic.
What's the idea?
Hey, now, just a minute, mate.
I'm talking to my wife.
Yeah, well, at the moment, your wife happens to be at work.
And I don't want to talk to you.
No, you'd rather spend me money hiring solicitors, wouldn't you?
It's not your money, it's mine and the kids' money.
All right, not here. You'll see him later.
No, it won't.
Sally, please. Kevin, goodbye.
Don't think I'm going to put up with this.
Now, look, I've asked you nicely.
Get off! You wait.
Right, empty your bag.
Eh?
Your handbag. I want it up here.
Mine?
She is a tea leaf. I saw her do it.
Saw me what?
I'll prove it. Give us that bag.
Get off!
Just wait on, what are you saying?
I'm saying that she nicked a pair of knickers and put them in that handbag.
I never.
I saw you.
All right, calm down.
Here, go on. Take it. Have a right good old rummage.
I saw her do it. I mean, she knows I did.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, there's no knickers in here.
Hey? Here, let me have a look.
Mike, I've looked.
Told you, I haven't nicked nothing.
All right, Janice.
Thanks.
She must have offloaded them when I went out.
Shall we go in the office?
No! I'm going to put a stop to this once and for all. Right, you lot, listen up. New rules. From now on, there will be no handbags on the shop floor. They'll be in your lockers with the rest of your stuff. Starting this afternoon.
But that's not fair. We've got things in them handbags that we need. Women's things.
Well, they'll be in the lockers with the rest of your stuff, won't they? And as for you, you can leave your private life at home too.
Right, you get him strapped in. I'll start loading his stuff up.
What's happening, Deirdre?
Ken's taking Daniel back up to Scotland.
Already?
Yeah, I think it's for the best. He looks ever so peaky, poor little chap.
Has he been eating properly?
Ken's tried everything. He's just not himself. Probably be better when he comes to stay when he's older.
Right, okay then.
I'm so sorry, Ken. I hope you're not taking him back because of me.
Oh, no, Emily. No, Deirdre's right. He's too young to cope with all this coming and going.
Well, drive safely, won't you?
I will.
Yeah, you keep your mind on the road, especially on the way back.
All right, well, I hope you enjoy Scotland more than I will. It shouldn't be hard.
I'll see you when I get back.
Take good care.
Thanks, both of you.
I don't know how he's going to get over this.
I know. He's coming back to an empty life.
That's what worries me.
So where are we going then?
Cinema, but I choose the film.
Okay.
And then an Indian afterwards?
Right, do I get to choose where?
No, I prefer vegetarian.
Okay.
All you have to do is choose whether you're coming with me or not, Des.
Jim, can I have a word, please?
Yeah, suit yourself. Buy a beer?
No. But what I do want is for you to not cause any trouble with Alan.
Oh, I see. Oh, what about the trouble that your man's causing now, Stephen?
Don't you think I've tried?
Well, he threatened to put him on a charge the other night.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I've told Alan that it's a good idea if we move away from it.
Yeah, so I hear.
That's the only answer, and I mean, Alan is obsessed with Steve, and if we stay around here, it'll just keep going on at him all the time.
That's not what you're thinking, though, is it?
No, but he will, and you know he will.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're not leaving just because of Stephen, are you? Be honest. It's because of me, isn't it? Oh, come on, Faye.
Look, Jim, I just want an easy life. Help me, will you?
You know, it must have come in on somebody's shoe.
Wouldn't have done in Singapore. They've answered to chewing gum there.
Have they?
In my view, they have. Outright ban in public places.
Fred, we can't go around banning things we don't like.
Why not? I say, why not? Well, with every reason.
Because some people might just ban you by the same token.
Me?
Well, they would. People who are against the meat trade, they'd be sure they got a good reason.
What, them fanaticals? They've got addle brains, they have, for want of good protein.
It isn't them that's got the mad cow's disease, though, is it?
What are you saying to me?
Yeah.
Maureen? Yeah, surely. Don't talk with that lot, do you?
Oh, I'm not talking about me, Fred. I'm talking about you, putting them jackboots on over a piece of old chewing gum.
You know, for one awful minute, I thought you'd turned away from me.
Put it in the bin.
Especially as I were planning to invite you to come over for roast beef lunch on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday?
Now, I know you're working, but I'll be over early.
If my mother were to find out...
Good gracious, Maureen, you make it sound as if we're up to mischief. When all I am is here, working for nought, just for the pleasure of being in your company. Maud would be grateful for an arrangement like that, wouldn't she?
No, she wouldn't.
But why not?
Because she thinks you're only interested in me because you're after the shop.
What?
Angie thinks it's a great setup. It drives me mad. I mean, you don't normally expect to end up living with your girlfriend's ex, do you?
What time is it?
Nearly 1:45.
Oh, come on, where are you?
What do you know about him, Kev?
Hey?
Des. And what's his angle? Do you reckon he still fancies Ange?
Look, how the hell should I know?
Well, you know him. Would you trust him if you were me?
Look, I've just told you I don't know. Work it out yourself, will you?
Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
Just have one tell me what you're playing at.
You've read the letter. Now write your answer.
I want you to tell me what the hell you think you're doing.
I'm doing what I have to do for me and the girls, which I can't do by just talking to you myself. So let's just try and be civilised, shall we, Kevin?
Civilised? Right. Have it your own way. You want to fight? I'll give you the flaming fight.
We're here, folks.
So, where are they then?
Ange?
Well?
Well, they can't have gone upstairs already. Hello? We're back. Must have gone out.
Amazing.
Well, they definitely said that they were staying in tonight.
Really?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have invited you back.
Oh.
Honestly, Sam, I thought they'd be here, I did.
Well, I suppose you want me to leave now, then.
Eh?
You haven't got your chaperones with you.
No, I meant...
I'm only teasing you, Des. Go and get us a drink.
Right, I'll go and get you a drink.
She's not doing this for the kids. She's doing it to bleed me dry, ain't she?
Oh, Kevin.
Well, she is. I've offered to give her money every month for the kids, but that's not enough.
Well, at least she's showing willing to pay her own share now she's got a proper job.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure my share is less than she reckons.
What do you mean?
Well, look, the less I earn, the less she can take, right? So you know about accounting, so let's start cooking the books. Reduce my income.
You what?
Well, don't look surprised. It's what you did for your husband, that's what you said, innit?
You're not serious.
Well, why not? I've told her. If she wants to fight me through the courts, I'll fight her back any way I can.
Oh, Kevin.
You don't want me to end up skint, do you?
I will not cook the books.
I need you to.
No, you don't. I promise you from experience, the last thing you need is for me to help you be nasty to Sally. Believe me, the only way for you both is to try to be fair.
Now, will it be the same again, or are you going to go for a short?
I'll tell you what, you haven't lost your sales technique, have you, Sandy?
Sorry, I'm not with you, Jim.
Don't worry your head. It'll be ingrained now.
Will it? What? Will
Don't worry, we used ourselves in the trade, so we do. We'd madam like 3 shelves or 4 in the corner. As opposed to would you like any shelves at all, you know what I mean? I believe it's called an open question, so it is.
Oh, is it?
Aye, as opposed to a closed one, which begs the answer yes or no, as in, you fancy another jar, Jim, you know what I mean?
Well, I just thought you'd a lot on your mind. You look like you could use another drink.
Fair play to you, Sandy, I do indeed, and I'd love another drink. But another thing I've learned is always think before you drink. Especially when you have a big decision to make. So, when all's said and done, I think I'll say goodnight. See you, Barry.
See you, Jim.
Got you there, didn't he, Alec? Now, how shall I phrase this, ladies? Shall I sit at the top or at the bottom? Sales technique, you see. You can't say no, can you?
Is that a challenge, Gary?
Or are you asking nicely?
You're supposed to say one or... I was asking nicely.
Well, then sit down and have a crisp. Oh, we were just talking about Ken. He's had his little son Daniel to stay with him, and it's been a nightmare for him.
For us next door, too. Crying and screaming night after night. He just couldn't settle.
That's not common, though, is it?
Well, that's why they call it the terrible twos, isn't it?
Eh?
They could call them all terrible years, though, couldn't they? From what you see of parents struggling to cope.
Well, once was enough for me. I think I'd sooner dig roads than go back to bringing up a baby.
I mean it, Ange. How would you feel if you had to live with me and my ex-girlfriend?
It'll have gone well with her, it wouldn't bother me.
It'd bother you if she kept on leering at me.
What? Des doesn't leer.
He's always leering.
That's not leering, that's just Des.
Yeah, well, it hacks me off.
Well, poor sensitive you.
Look, I mean it, Ange. I'm fed up of listening to you two going on about your past. Having digs at each other like I wasn't there.
Oh, for God's sake, Chris, play another record. Ooh, sorry, showing me age there. Play another CD.
Had a good look round.
I have, thanks. Yeah, you got a nice place, Des. I like it.
Good. Another drink if you want.
Do you know, I'm having a really lovely evening. Thank you.
Me too.
I'll have to do it again sometime.
Whenever you like.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So tell me, Des, have I seriously misjudged you?
Why? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're so reserved tonight. You're so well behaved. I'm beginning to wonder if you don't really fancy me at all.
Oh, I know how I feel about you, Sam. I'm just not very sure how you feel about me, that's all.
Well, then I'll have to show you.
No, this is not right.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, it's not what you want, Samantha, is it? I mean, be honest.
If only I could be honest.
What's your problem, Sam?
It's a big question, isn't it? What is Samantha's problem? Because I've obviously got one, haven't I?
Do you want to tell me?
I need to tell someone, don't I? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just need to stop fighting.
You just do what helps you, that's all.
You help me, Des.
Shut up, Chris!
Oh, tell me then!
Going to bed.
Right, I'm off. Night, Des.
Good night.
Sorry, Des. Hope we haven't ruined anything.
Just don't make me answer that, eh, Ange?
I'll say my piece and then I'll go.
Fine. Hold up.
What for?
Just in case Alan comes and then you just give me some advice on some work tops.
Right. Fee, listen, Alan's not the man you should be marrying.
No, I'm not discussing that.
Please, Fiona, listen to me. Look, even when I see you together, even if you're just holding hands, it's crucifying me, so it is. I just want to grab you and say, please stop, and I know you feel it too. I can see it in your eyes. You're just clinging to this man because you're scared of facing the truth, aren't you?
Yeah, I am scared. And I'm clinging onto the only way out of this mess with you and Steve, and I can't see what else I'm supposed to do.
Okay, look. Fiona, there's another way out of this.
Yeah. Have a nervous breakdown.
No. Marry me.
You will.
Fiona, I love you. I love you. Marry me.